What if aliens aren't just a little more advanced than us, but so far ahead that we can't even imagine their existence? Tonight, we dive into the idea that aliens could be a Type 9 civilization. Forget spaceships, forget flying saucers. This is about beings who operate on scales beyond galaxies, beyond universes, maybe even beyond reality itself. To understand this, let's start with something called the Kardashev Scale. It's a way scientists imagine the progress of civilizations based on how much energy they can use. Type 1 means controlling all the energy of a planet. Type 2 means harnessing the power of a star. Type 3 means controlling the energy of an entire galaxy. That's already mind-blowing. But what if we keep going? Type 4, 5, 6, all the way to Type 9. Each step means control over bigger and stranger domains of existence. Think of it this way, Type 1 is like controlling every battery on Earth. Type 2 is like plugging directly into the sun. Type 3 is like running the entire Milky Way as your personal power grid. And Type 9? That's like rewriting the code of reality itself. Imagine being able to adjust the constants of physics the way we adjust the brightness on our phones. So what could a Type 9 civilization actually do? They could rewrite the laws of physics. Imagine changing the speed of light or the strength of gravity the way we change settings on a computer. They could create universes, not just travel between them, but engineer them from scratch. They could exist outside of time, treating past, present, and future as tools rather than prisons. Their consciousness might not be limited to bodies, they could spread across dimensions, existing everywhere at once. And their mastery of energy wouldn't stop at galaxies. They could tap into multiversal flows, bending infinite energy to their will. To us, they would look like gods. But to them, it would just be science at a level we can't comprehend. Let's pause here and imagine what that would look like. A Type 9 civilization could sculpt reality like clay. They could design universes with different physics, maybe ones where time runs backwards, or where matter and energy swap roles. They could create dimensions that we can't even picture, where existence itself feels like a dream. And here's the wild part. They could choose whether we even notice them. If they wanted to, they could appear as myths, as whispers, as strange coincidences. Or they could remain completely invisible, operating in layers of reality we don't even know exist. Now, why might aliens be Type 9? The universe is 13.8 billion years old. Humanity has existed for only a blink of that time. If intelligent life started somewhere else, millions or billions of years earlier, they've had all that time to evolve, to climb the ladder of civilization. Why stop at Type 3? Evolution doesn't pause. Civilizations could keep advancing endlessly. And maybe that's why we don't see them. They're not hiding. They're simply operating on a level invisible to us. Think about it. We look for radio signals, for spacecraft, for signs of life like ours, but what if they don't use any of that? What if their communication is woven into the quantum foam of reality? What if their travel doesn't involve ships, but stepping outside the universe entirely? To us, they'd be silent. But in their own realm, they'd be endlessly active. Why would we never meet them? Imagine ants trying to understand humans building skyscrapers. The gap is too wide. For us, the gap with Type 9 is infinite. They wouldn't need spaceships, they wouldn't need communication, they might not even exist in our dimensions anymore. To them, our universe could be a sandbox, a simulation, or just a passing thought. And here's the ultimate question. If aliens can be Type 9, what would God be? Perhaps a Type Infinity civilization, one that doesn't just control universes, but creates the very laws of existence, a being beyond any scale we can imagine. So maybe we are living inside someone's experiment, or maybe inside someone's masterpiece. We may never meet a Type 9 civilization, but thinking about them stretches our imagination, forces us to confront the limits of science, and maybe even lets us glimpse the divine. What do you think? Are aliens gods, or just scientists playing with universes? And if God is beyond even Type 9, then maybe the real question isn't whether aliens exist, but whether existence itself is the creation of a civilization so advanced we can't even begin to imagine it.